Good evening, customers. For those customers coming travelling to the state of origin, the next direct service to Olympic Park.
NJE is a person, an artist that likes to express himself. Give that type of music that the people need, that real music, that soul food. And I like to give expression of myself and what is in my environment around me, what I've lived through, what I've been through. Voice how I felt about life from my perspective in Sydney, growing up as a teen to a young adult. I originally came from New Zealand and then I moved over to Australia when I was 8, and then I moved to Campbelltown year 5, year 6. It developed me as a person, very multicultural town, very multicultural people. It molded me a certain way. So I decided to jump into hip hop because I was just constantly writing lyrics. I've always had a love for it. It's like modern day art in the form of music. Tupac, Eminem, J.Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Scribe. They were my idols. I looked up to them and I guess I just wanted to be like my idols and just express myself like they did and do it in my own way. 2001, being on stage for the first time, Channel V Studios and Fox Studios, to see D12 perform. They just released their song, Purple Pills. I was in the back just chilling, having a coffee, and then they were called MCs up on stage. Right at the end, I was the last person selected, and I got up and I went to do my verse, and people just looked at me like, in a way, like, ooh. They kind of thought like I couldn't rap, and then I busted my verse, and I was just hungry for it. I wanted it. Just feeling the energy, the adrenaline was nuts. Stepped off the stage and the love was just everywhere. And that feeling kind of catapulted me and made me like, I gotta do this. I gotta keep going. I gotta, like the Hilltop Hoods say, I gotta chase that feeling. Well, one time I supported Exhibit back in the day. I'm a huge Exhibit fan, and I'm just chilling back there with some of the boys, and I looked over and X called me over into his room, and he's told me he checked out my stuff, and you know, he goes, go out there and rock it for me. I was just so humbled that X kind of knew who I was, especially being so young. D12 was like jumping on stage, sort of like a open mic sort of thing. But that was my first official support, and it was just a golden moment, man. Yeah, I've been blessed to share stages with a lot of great names, and I'm very content with that. And then I've done shows where, when I was like really trying to crack into Sydney hip hop scene and just grow as an artist, and I'm performing and my CD skipped. Oh, I was so nervous, man. I was just sweating like, oh damn. And then I kind of like, what's this guy doing? Can you like rewind that back? And just, you know, that was nerve-wracking. My latest album, which was released in 2013, called Like Food for the Soul. And I was just shopping it around a bit to some independent labels, and you know, it's tough to get in the door. They liked the product and stuff, but I guess because they didn't know me personally, kind of like with anything really, like you're taking a chance on this artist. Is it worth taking a chance on this guy or not? They didn't really know me from a bar of soap, so how could they take a chance? This is the thing, when you're a support artist, basically you've been booked by, you know, like a touring company or something. So most of the time they don't really know who you are. So therefore I decided to, after many setbacks, take it on myself, create my own label and build my own little empire. Since then I feel content because I own my own products. I control everything that I do, and I tore off of my name and my label's name and just enjoy the ride. Yeah, feels good. I've seen people busking, but I've never really seen rappers busking, especially in Sydney. And then I seen on Facebook a friend of mine, he was out there busking. And I'm like, I messaged him because I was curious. How do they receive hip hop? He goes, why don't you come down and join me sometime? I'm like, cool. Put my beats on the iPod, and I just fell in love with it and started doing it because it helped get me out there a bit more, and it really improved my live show and just interaction with people. you can pick up so much from this interaction with people. When someone just smiles, they may just stop and they say thank you. You just made my day. I've had people stop and do that. When you're seeing a child and they're just like nodding their head, mum goes, oh, he likes to do the little dances and stuff, he loves the hip hop. And that type of thing, man, when I'm having a bad day and I see that, I'm like, wow, you're changing this day. You're making that mum smile too, you know? It's more than just money. If I wanted to get money all the time, it's more like you work an extra job, you can do anything. But this expression to the people in the street, there's something about that hip hop music that just connects us all. When you're an artist, you need to take the good with the bad. Like, you need to take a lot of negative criticism on the chin. Not everyone's gonna love you, but there's some people in the world that will just straight up hate you and swear at you when they come past, and you gotta hold your own. I've had people like up in my face trying to like wanting to fight and stuff. I had a bunch of hoodlum teens that kicked my water bottle off my busking gear. I just picked it up and just, you know, what am I gonna do? Go fight some kids? What for? Like, it's all on camera. Just sometimes you just gotta keep your cool and just, what are you here for? I'm not here to fight people. I'm not here to cause a ruckus in this place. I'm here to spread love and positive vibes. I created the Essence Entertainment because I wanted to, you know, have like a label that I'm under, but I also wanted to start putting on shows and having a professional approach to it. I wanted to be like an umbrella, a company that provides opportunity for young people. I've put a lot of people on their first shows and all over Australia, and that feels really great to give back. And because I remember what it was like when I first started and no one wanted to give me a chance. But yeah, I definitely want to build the label and let it grow. You gotta have the songs, you gotta have the product, and it's just timing. Sometimes it's timing. I may be 3 years from now, I may have a song that just, boom, hits me and takes me to that next level. I feel I'm very grateful to have longevity and still be relevant, still, you know, be that person that is still out there doing shows. People probably think like, oh, this guy won't be back in this state this time next year. Yeah, I will. I just do what I love. My first dream would be to play professional basketball. I had knee injuries growing up though, and ankle injuries, and it held me back. So yeah, second dream. Just do a little freestyle or something. Spitting raps, just sitting in the studio, coming like this, and I'm looking like Coolio, hair up, all twisted and shit. You never really look, but I look legit. My whole style and techniques like tactics, coming through like this, I'm doing backflips on mattresses. These actresses, they be posing, coming like this, and I'm not unspoken. I'm flowing like rivers, giving cold shivers, straight down the back of the spine. Style so divine, I still will shine across rivers. Coming like this, and yes, I will deliver. Yeah, I'm going off the top of the dome. This is a freestyle session. Coming through like this, mics I be checking, wrecking every single day. When I say, I spray with no delay. And we are. Thank you.